What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Piscean Predator. I'm back with that TPP True Crime Talk. Before we jump into this video's topic, y'all know the drill. Can you smash that like? And if you're not already subscribed, can you hit that button? It's free, man. Just hit it, please. And man, for my subscribers, if you could, I have a poll up on the community tab on my channel, and it's basically, I'm just wanting to know if you guys want to see me go live once a week, probably towards the end of the week, so that we can do a little overview of the week of the trials and cases that I've been covering, or anything that you guys want to cover. You know what I mean? Like, this channel ain't just based around my likes. I'm here to cater to y'all too. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it greatly. Much love, y'all. All right, guys, the topic for this video is the Aden Fucci trial sentencing. And man, this was a rough one. Yesterday in trial was a little bit easier. I mean, not too much easier. We heard all the details from law enforcement of the investigation, and it was a lot of stuff we already knew. But hearing it from, law enforcement, man, it was just, I don't know, man. It brought the reality to it. It wasn't speculation. It wasn't anything off the YouTube streets. It was legitimate information, factual information, and it was rough. But I had nothing on today. Today, man, yeah, we got, statements from the family on the stand. And, oh, dude, it was absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, I don't even understand the strength this family has. They were so articulate and held themselves together so well. The mom, of course, she had a little bit harder of a time than everybody else, but she did pretty good. Man, I don't even know how I would do if I was in that situation. You know what I mean? Especially that dad. You know what I mean? And most of you guys know whose family I'm talking about, Tristyn Baileys, the poor young girl who was killed by this monster. This evil little spawn of Satan. You know what I mean? And it's not like this dude just some crazy random act of anger and violence and he killed her. No, dude, he planned on doing this for a while to somebody. And he just took an opportunity to use her as his victim. This beautiful young girl who had her whole life ahead of her and a beautiful family and was going to do great things, I'm sure. Just listening to the stories of her personality and how much her family loved and thought about her, it was absolutely heartbreaking, guys. Absolutely. I mean, I almost wish I didn't watch it because it messed me up for a little bit because I have daughters. And man, I'm going to tell you right now, and I think I've talked about this in other videos that involve kids, that if I was put in the same situation, I do not know if I would have had the strength that father had to sit on the stand and give his witness testimony of who his daughter was. And they would have had to shackle me to that stand, bro. They would have, because I don't know if I could have restrained myself from coming across that courtroom at that little monster. And I don't care how old he is. I'm sorry. I just don't. At that point, I just don't, man. I maybe that's bad on me. But I don't know, man. I just all the prayers, love, healing vibes there to her family. I can't even imagine what Tristyn Baileys' family is gonna go through for the rest of their lives. They're gonna be scarred and affected by this the rest of their lives. Their whole lives are gonna have to live without this beautiful girl in their life, and it's heartbreaking. It is absolutely heartbreaking. So if you can handle watching something like that, go back and watch the trial. But if you can't handle stuff like that, I do not recommend watching it. I mean, because I find that I'm pretty emotionally stable. You know what I mean? I can hold a strong frame and hear things and rationalize things and whatnot. But this right here, I couldn't do it, bro. I was getting teared up watching it. And then, dude, there was disgusting trolls in the chat, bro. And people like that, like, what are you doing, man? How could you? I know YouTube and the internet's crazy, but How are you gonna go to a trial like that, this type of trial, and talk any kind of nastiness, dude? It's beyond me, dude. Absolutely disgusting. But I mean, I don't know what else to say, guys, about this case. You know, I'm sure the rest of you are like me. You followed this from the time that it happened. You probably watched all the YouTube documentaries that people put out, all the content all the creators have put out. We all pretty much knew what was coming towards the trial. I don't think most of us saw him pleading guilty. So at least the family got that much to where they didn't have to sit through this long drawn out trial. But literally just the amount of time that the trial is gone for the sentencing aspect and all the information that had to be heard, it was a lot, man. And after the witness statements and everything from the family, the judge had to like sit there, you know, and they have to bring specialists up, you know, from the state, from the psychology department, from the freaking, you know, the jail. Like there's all these professionals that the judge has to hear so that he can, you know, make a proper sentencing. And in my opinion, the only proper sentencing for this kid, since they can't give him the death penalty, is 100% life for the rest of his life. No parole, no, you know, after this amount of years he can get, you know, evaluated. No. This is the type of evil that you do away with. If we can't do away with him permanently, you know what I mean, like erase him, he needs to spend the rest of his life locked in a prison cell. 100%, man. That's what I truly believe in my heart. You know, I'm all about, you know, forgiveness, you know, and salvation. But you got to understand, there's some people that there is no salvation for. There is no forgiveness at the level where they can just, you know, go live a normal life or a free life after 40 years. Because after 40 years, he's still going to have some youth in him, right? To enjoy a little bit of life. I don't think he deserves any of that. Not at all. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are going to troll me in the chat or whatever in my comments and, you know, and refute what I'm saying and say that I'm off and whatever. And that's cool. You know what I mean? Anybody that's been following this channel now, you know, since I started doing the true crime and has had conversations with me in the chat, know I'm pretty rational. I'll conversate with you even if we have, you know, differing opinions. But on this one right here, man, I don't know, dude. If you talk some stupid stuff in the comments, I probably won't even engage with you at all. I'll leave it there so everybody can see your dumb comments, but you won't get no response from me. But if you want to have some intellectual conversation about this situation and what you think and your feelings on it, by all means, please put that down there. Hit me up. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I want to know who else feels like me on this situation. I mean, I'm so glad that he at least pleaded guilty, and he probably only did that because he's medicated out of his mind. I don't think I seen an expression change the whole process when they'd pan over to him during the live. It's crazy, guys. I don't know what else to say, man. It messed with my heart, dude. It definitely messed with my heart. Yeah, I don't know, but that's all I really got, man, right now. That's all I really got so far. I mean, that's all really happened in the trial. And not like that's not a lot, dude. That was a lot of emotional, like, that was a lot of emotional stress and trauma. I mean, even sitting in another state watching it through the video screen, you know, like it was rough. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, you guys. And then once sentencing happens and they give him the sentence, you know, I'll be back up here and we'll cover it and we'll talk about it. But until then, like I said, hit me up in the chat. And then if you could, for my subscribers, if you guys can go over to the community tab, I got a poll up to see if you guys want me to start doing a live once a week so we can kind of just overview the week's cases and trials, and you guys can talk to me and let me know how you feel about whatever. And then maybe if there's stuff that I'm not covering, like you have some ideas on some cases you'd like me to cover, I'm definitely all ears on that. But that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys are having an amazing night. It's your boy, the Piscean Predator, y'all. Much love. Peace.